29 forecast.
Well, the rain moved in this afternoon. It may have taken a while to get going. Southeast to northwest, that rain continues here at this hour. 58 currently at the airport. Only made it up to 60 today before the rain set in. And temperatures are not going to move a whole lot right through this weekend. 51, maybe a little break in the action. A north-northeasterly wind at 15. And we've had already some gusts over 20, 30 miles an hour. Temperatures are pretty uniform, as you might imagine, with northeasterly winds, cloud cover, and ongoing rain. And here's just a review of the last 4 hours. And you can see waves of rain working from southeast to northwest. Ian made landfall along the South Carolina coast shortly after 2 o'clock this afternoon. North and east of that center of circulation, there's a tornado watch that's ongoing for portions of Hampton Roads down into much of eastern North Carolina. But these waves of rain will continue. We have high pressure to our north, funneling in those northeasterly winds. Again, a 29-mile-per-hour gust at the airport, 35 there in Richmond, 49, almost 50 there in Norfolk. And as we take a look at the wind advisory, that is in place for a good portion of the viewing area until early tomorrow morning. Certainly the higher elevations, the Blue Ridge, easily could see gust 40, 50 miles an hour, but maybe a 25, 35-mile-per-hour gust at times could certainly weaken a tree limb or weaken a tree. It may have some spotty power outages. Just be mindful if you are crossing the higher terrain of 250, 64, and 33 with those windy conditions. So the area of low pressure, which was Ian, is now basically north and west of Myrtle Beach, and will continue to work off to the north and eventually northwest, taking it up toward the Winston-Salem and Roanoke area. But again, it's an expansive storm system. So even when you look at a track of a storm, you're only looking at the center of circulation. The hazards are well out ahead of it, and it's a big encompassing storm. We have tropical storm warnings that extend from the coast all the way inland, areas like Raleigh-Durham, down towards Charlotte, and toward Columbia, South Carolina, and that'll continue for several more hours. So Ian, that center of circulation will continue up toward the north and west with time, but still the rain will continue in and around that area of low pressure. So the most widespread rain tonight, and some of that could be heavy at times. For the most part, the ground should be able to take this because of our recent dry conditions, but taking us through Monday, maybe on the range of 2 to 4. More rain kind of tapers off to more showery conditions as we get into Monday. The American GFS model, that's basically in that purple shaded area 1 to 3, and much the same for the European model with some enhancement maybe right along the eastern slopes of the Blue Ridge. So rain continues tonight, some of that heavy at times, and as we start tomorrow morning, we're still dealing with the rain, and then we may catch a little break, but it's still going to be drizzly and showery, temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s, and then this big center of low pressure is going to drift east on Sunday, so more rounds of rain. It'll be cool with temperatures in the 50s to around 60. Rain continues tonight, some of that heavy at times, gusty winds, temperatures in the low and mid 50s. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast, and welcome October. Certainly a wet start of things, and we'll continue that through the weekend. More showery conditions on Monday, then more sunshine and temperatures warming back up.
We will get through this.
Yes, we will.
There is light on the other end of the tunnel there. All right, Eric, thank you.